लॉर्ड वेस्ट में जा सकते हैं।
हाँ वेस्ट में आ सकते भी उसने लिया था।
नहीं किया
अरे बोलना क्या करूं मैं?
भाई सर्वेश के नीचे निकल लिखा था। I love Negroes.
खाली क्यों रखो? उसने लिखा है, क्या लिखा है? यहाँ पे और इसके शर्ट के पीछे, इसके शर्ट के पीछे और यहाँ तो लिखो आणि तुला माहित नाही पडलं.
मैं तो आज पेन से नहीं करूँगा। मैं
आणि ते इधर का ते काढलं माझा फोटो मिळाला त्याला कमी झाली इंग्लिश में था
दिया डबल कर दिया वन सर्विस बोल रहा है खाली ऊपर डेट सर्विस तेरे को फंसा दे मेरे को जब फंसा ना अल्लाह फंसा नहीं उसकी खाली ऊपर अरे मेरे को ना चले
अरे ये नहीं है दूसरी बात किया पता नहीं कर क्या
कितने बजे दिया पोस्टपेड है बड़े लोग ये
मोबाइल में इंग्लिश में करा है और मुझे पता है
हेलो हेलो मम्मा फोन रिचार्ज करूंगा माय मेरी भाई करूंगा ना तो स्वतः संपेल ओटीपी नाही बोले यू कसं करून ऐसे मत देखो भाई मम्मी थी मेरी अरे नहीं ये हाय बोला तभी मुझे कर ये ना हाय बोला ए हमें इन्होंने हाय बोला ऐसे हेलो बोला हाय ऐसे हाय नहीं हां तो
नॉर्मली हार्ड
लगेच खाली येते जागा
तो लोगों से इतना मालूम पड़ा
भाई बेस्ट संभाल अरे 150 का 150 का
मम्मीने आता काय सांगितलं कोणती बुक तुझी हरवले
तुझी मॉडर्न पेन हरवली माझी नाहीये
ही तुझी नाहीये
नाही माझ्याकडे माझी
नाव लिहिता येतं आणि तुझी वॉल्यूम हरवले तर कधी सांगितलं मला तू तुझे दोन मॅथ्स आणि इंग्लिश हरवले तर कोणाला सांगितलं तू मी विचारलं कोणाला मला येऊन बोललेलास नाव नाही लिहिलंय
What was the confusion? Bad mein, relax. Relax, you'll get it. I have to sit down. No. Birthday activity. Why there is a mixed reaction? Sit down this side and stand up this side. And you sit down. Others stand up. This I have to tell you every time. What was the confusion? The coordinator was here. No problem, is there? Sit down there. Good morning, sit down. Sit down. I saw you. You need to get my specs. Will you get it? Sit down.
Sir, my mom is calling me.
तुझे कैसे समझाएगा? अच्छा, you come. I'll get it. And then black. या तो वो लेफ्ट साइड अपने किचन वाला रूम में रहेगा या तो लेफ्ट साइड में रहेगा. लेफ्ट साइड में एक व्हाइट कलर का पैकेट रहेगा, बैग उसके अंदर है. क्या मैं वो बैग ही लेकर आता? ठीक है सर. Hey guys, topo sheet did we complete? Homework दिया था, but you guys have. I could see why this side still making a lot of buzz. Since morning. Hey guys, you are okay with this? What do you want to do? We can make the arrangement. Oh, thank you. ठीक है, ऐसा पकड़ के गलत. साथ पटाओ. इसमें नहीं है. जा. ये रखे यार और वो हेलमेट के उधर रहे. हाँ. 15 minutes break is done. I am also 5 minutes here and there. Sit down for a while. Hey, tell me what I was doing. Topo with degree complete. I could see today I am going to teach you all the signs and symbols. Very good. So put the heading settlement. That is one person is on the button. So write down settlement quickly. How many are without the volume? Because I need volume today anyhow. Thank you. Oh boy, good. Settlement, we have to write the refers to now I won't tolerate this small talks going on. I told you when I'm doing topo, no 3 in a bench. Come on, everyone. No 3 in a bench. Either go behind or come forward. Nobody is allowed. Guys, you come forward or go behind. Settlement refers to the dwelling. Settlement refers to the dwelling pattern. What does 1, 2, 3 mean? Now listen. I said go behind quickly. I don't want to. Settlement refers to dwelling pattern of a fixed population. Dwelling pattern of a fixed population with reference to land pattern. Come on, physical features. No 3 in a bench. Come on, Yashita, move away from there. Dwelling pattern based on fixed population. Really, land pattern relief features. You don't repeat, I am repeating. Relief features and most important. Relief features and most important water bodies. Most important water bodies. Most important water bodies. Change the para. Following important pattern. Following important pattern. Following important pattern are used in. Following important pattern are used in topo sheets. Following used pattern. Following pattern are used in the topo sheet as given below. In the topo sheet as given below. Now you have to pick up the page number where the settlement. Keep your pencils ready. I'll be explaining one by one, but meantime you need to draw it exactly what they have done. It's on page number 11. How many are without the volume today? Tell me frankly. Everyone is having the volume? Yes, sir. No problem. So draw it on the volume itself. Keep your pencils ready. It's okay. If you want, draw it on the volume. If not, because we have provided the space also. Draw the first one adjacent to it. What I am saying, why this three in a bench? All the three need to stand out. I said all the three need to stand out. Are you specially to be informed? When everyone is done, why you guys are? Draw the pattern adjacent looking as it is. I'm going to explain the pattern one below the another. Hey, I'm so sorry. With the confusion, actually you draw it. Nobody really flaunted the mistake. Draw it. The first pattern, it is trellis. First pattern is trellis. And I'll be pulling the person who is talking rigorously there. Wait. Boy, you need to go out of the class if the noise continues. Today I won't tolerate any. So keep your mouth shut. Others are doing it. Wait. You have done means wait for the time you. Okay, sir. Here it is. So quickly they are asking me. First one first. I will be giving notes on that. Shall I?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Here the drainage pattern. Here the drainage in the notebook. Here the drainage pattern. Why Viraj and Sambhavi were not present in the first lecture? You were late. How about Viraj? The above, what did I start with?
The drainage pattern.
Is observed mainly with. These above patterns observed mainly with. Trellis ka explanation there in your notebook writer. The above pattern is mainly observed when the tributaries join the main stream. Is observed when the tributaries join the main stream. No, wait. The above pattern is observed mainly when the tributaries join the main river. The tributaries join the main river at right angle. Why did you turn off this? You don't. Let's finish it. Then we will. These errors don't even tell me that we have done it. It is not radical, it is radial. Radical means you are wait, at right angles. Did you write? But I got a news that this we have already covered in the last class.
No, sir.
Why is this? Prolites we haven't done. Absolutely right. Then go for the second one. I'm repeating the sentence. The above. It is observed when tributaries join the main river at right angle. It is observed when tributaries join the main river at right angle. Now let us write the next pattern. You write dendritic.
Sir,
Dendritic is done. Then parallel is done. Radial is also done. Disappearing I have not done. Disappearing nahi hua, I remember. Bye. If anybody is talking to me, only he or she will respond. Now this side. Good. Enough. Write down the disappearing pattern in your notebook. You write down disappearing pattern. As the name suggests, बाद में कर लेना, पहले notes लिखिए. As the name suggests, the flow of the river. As the name suggests, write down. The flow of the river disappears at a specific distance. As the name suggests, the flow of the river disappears at a specific distance due to, this they asked it, due to the porous nature of the soil present. Due to porous nature of the soil present. I'll explain this. Porous nature of the soil present. Write down. I'm going to even I wanted that. Do it. Girls don't mind. Then shift. It's very hot. Or you, I don't know. Just for some time. Huh? I also come in a hot. One more sentence. The stream not only disappears, but reappears. I don't know, today I'm going to blast some people without any. Reappears. I could see. Don't canvas it. But reappears after a specific length or at a certain length, completing the course. All depends on me. Completing the course of the river. COURSE. Everyone don't ask the word. I'm going to repeat. One asks this, one asks that. All depends on the quantity of water and the nature of the soil present. Now draw it in your volume itself. Disappearing pattern. Disappearing pattern. Done?
Yes, sir.
Others wait. Let everyone do. Now don't act in front of me. You come this corner. Come this corner, boy. Leave him alone. It's okay. I saw that he's copying from you. Every time I could understand what all the things going in my absence or in my presence, I get each and every note of it. This batch is highlighting all kinds of nuisance. And I'm warning you again, time and again. Okay, now put the next heading, the settlement. Here the notes are there, but I want you to draw. Let's start with the first settlement, nucleated settlement. I'm pulling this topic. So we'll start with first, nucleated. Yes, you need to draw. Only drawing, writing will not be there. I'll explain from the volume. Draw the first one in your notebook, nucleated settlement. Looking at the volume, Aram said, we are not in a race. Some are doing hurry burry. Whose volume is not here? Where is it? How many are without the volume? I asked you. Maybe the last warning today. I was planned to push all the people who are without the volume. Now wait, then go for the second. Those who are done quickly with the first, go for the second, because I'll be explaining one by one. Because this you have to identify in the map. This first. Do the second one. Where is the pencil? What is this? Pens are not allowed. What did you bring in then? Hey, you can use your geography textbook. Stay. It's okay. Relax. Draw it with the pencil. Same thing you will be identifying in a map, which will not be easy to do. Then do the third one.
Third answer.
Go with the third one. You write only linear. Huh? They never ask what is rebel settlement. You remember only linear. Then radial.
The destination you have to write as well.
No need. Writing I am not going to give. Only the drawing. Go up till that fifth one. What does this child needs? Where's yours? Then go to the office. Jump. Get it? They'll give it. Come on, quickly. Don't beg from him. You don't have a pencil, is it? It's okay. Relax, relax. I tell you every time topo sheet, get the all instruments. Forget the volume, forget the pencil. And I want people to forget their mobiles at home and then come. That will not be the case. She's correct. No. They will never forget the mobile. Forget everything. Because that life cycle is from there only originates. The new science. I'm going to explain all one by one. You draw the settlement, I'll explain.
So I have a doubt.
I understood. You draw the settlement, I'll come to you. Finish all the settlements. All the settlements. What is your doubt? It's okay. You carry on. Wait. Now only we have come. It's a parallel pattern only. Yesterday only I was solving with that lines are shown. Na? That's a parallel. Your answer is right. I'll explain. Wait. No, they won't ask you to draw. They will ask you to identify. And 90% you identify wrong. That's why I'm making you to draw. No problem. Everyone have finished? Yes, sir. So keep your volume ready or the notebook where you have drawn the settlement ready. Okay. Just for a while, look into the board. Earlier, what we have done was only two patterns that we have missed last class. I will explain to that, but before to that, I want to make you to understand what settlement. In fact, the morning, as soon as I came, I've given the definition. That was not of drainage. That was of the settlement. Nobody really picked me up, but since you are all asked who's going on. So the first para is for the settlement. Correct? Now you look at this, all the name itself will help you to identify. As she was banging her head, they will not ask you what kind of settlement. They will ask you to identify. Identification on a map where it is tiny part is given. Yesterday when I was doing with Kharkar batch, they were doing it very systematically. I'm not saying they are superlative or comparative, but they could identify what the settlement. So why I made you to draw, since you have drawn the first one, could anybody look at that settlement and tell me why the name is given nucleated? One. Very close.
So each house has no space between.
Okay.
Yes.
You understand what is a nuclear family, first of all?
Yes, sir.
What's a nuclear family? The city type what you and me are living in. Only parents and one or two. We had joint family. I can't see that somebody to be standing up the whole class in the bench or on the bench. You will be the first person to stand. Don't over-exclaim it yourself. So when you look at that word nucleated, there you need to identify the settlement with less or minimum or no space between one and the another. Correct? And if you see the lines which are curved, small going up and down, that is nothing but they are roads. Are they far away from the roads? Very close to the roads. What it suggests to you? The space is less. So within that space, they have made their settlement. If you have gone to crowded city, why gone to our city itself is a crowded one. But Navi Mumbai is far spaciously planned. You understand what is? But you go to Mumbai side, we can say it is nucleated, or now we don't use the word nucleated. We use the word over congested. What is over congested? I open my bedroom's window, opposite balcony is seen. And opposite balcony will be some other person's, something like that. But settlement in our city is properly planned. At least we don't require such. So nucleated means they will ask you the reason why it is a nucleated settlement. One, you have to say population. Two, you might be saying less of space. Third, you might be saying a urban or a city area. Samajh mein aaya? That is why it is a nucleated settlement. Instead of me reading, everyone read the explanation in the volume and then tell me where you need me to explain. Silently, everyone read it. What is nucleated? Explanation they have given. Or you want me to read and explain for that? Silently read it and then tell me. Like I am reading, they'll ask you. Houses are very close to each other in a compact manner. What is this word compact? We can't have 1,000 or a 2,000 square feet house. We have some 100-meter house. 100-meter matlab, one bedroom will be as good as a kitchen of a house. There are certain compact houses now Maharashtra government is giving it, mainly for the poor people. So these are compact. And then source of water, defense, collective comfort, privileges have been the basic reason. What is the reason for this settlement? Since comfort, we are living close to each other. Or the benefits when you are living close. And what is this word defense? Since one house is at a call away from another house, at least you are not afraid. Afraid of whom? Any burglars or any incidents or any accidents. If at all it happens, one call, at least neighbor could see what's happening. At least they will render help. Are you understanding? That is what he asked me. Privileges have been basic reason. Which privileges? Nearby shops might be there, nearby water facility might be there, nearby market might be there. So that's why they are very much attached to that area only. Is it okay? Absolutely. Let us go down to the second one. I want somebody to read this first so that I'll explain. He's reading this first, everyone see.
Scattered settlements are found in the areas of sparse population, sheltered valleys, or at foothills.
Wait, how do you understand that word sparse population? Can I say area is more available? Just because population?
No.
Now, when somebody is explaining or anything, your actions are as if the key is unwinded of that doll, continuously doing something or the other. Look at me. That sorry is the only word remains to be sorry with you. If you mean it, then you'll never do it. I don't think. For last 1 year, I'm listening that word from your mouth. I don't say the area is large, but the population is less. This Nerul, I heard entire Navi Mumbai maximum sectors are in Nerul. I don't know 100 plus, I don't know exact sectors. But along with that 100 sector, if I say half the populations have moved to Ulve, example, then you feel Nerul is a very huge area, sir. Every area is huge. Nobody will go to Ulve, I know that. But then I'm saying it. Now, why you are all settled here? Sir, stations are nearby. We have a DMart on both the sides, market on one side, temples on the other, and all grocery shops are here. And then he is a mall fellow, I think, always lying there only. Don't go to your house. Sometimes he might go as a watchman for the building, I think. So he goes to that mall area. They go, how many points you are having of attraction? What is that word attraction? That very closely you are. But I'm saying your house is located in one corner of the Nerul and the market is in another corner. I can say which settlement? Sparse. Or I can use the word dispersed or scattered. And people don't mind it. I don't know how many have ventured into some parts of Kerala. The house settlement is this only scattered. And you need to make a call. Abhi to mobile aa gaya. I remember some few years they'll make a call like a wolf in the night. And some genuinely my cousins will dress up and go. And it was a wolf only. And wolf imitate the... You understand what I'm saying? Scattered means one house, another house at a distance. It's not population is sparse, but area might be big. Which area? Normally rural area. Let us go down to the third one. Yes, you read. Linear.
Linear or ribbon pattern. When houses or buildings are constructed along the road, canal, river, or railway line, the pattern of settlement emerging known as linear pattern.
The word is ribbon. What is ribbon? You catch one line and the settlement is on both the sides of the road, both the sides of the railway line, or both the sides of a canal. If you have gone to Kashi, the city, normally I heard the banks of that main river, Saryu is it, the main river, and every evening they do a special kind of a celebration, attended by so many. Despite such crowd, I could see the settlement is across that river only, across that bank only. Have you gone to marine lines? Certain part you can see in between the railway track, two sides we have a road, and road ka dono baaju mein building start hota hai. Have you seen Wankhede Stadium at least?
Yes.
The cricket stadium? Not that Bourbon is a little bit away from that. But you see one straight line and both the sides settlement. Are they away from the line? They are closely attached to it. So it is a linear. In ऐसा जो दिखता है ना टोपो में exactly अलग ही appearance रहेगा. But once you fix it in your mind, you are not going to get confused. Next, yes, somebody read for radial pattern. Don't worry.
When houses or buildings are, sorry, in this pattern, buildings or houses spread out from a central point, generally a water body, temple, palace, or a road.
Normally, out of all the three, I feel if you have a Belapur NMMC office, or seen, and we don't have that settlement because it is in one corner of the road. अगर वो middle में रहा होता, all the settlement will be like this. If I am showing that building here, we can have settlement here, settlement here, settlement here. So this is one area. In fact, Britishers do not like their main admin building at a lower level. If you remember your last year's history, it will be at a parched level. What is that they call it? They call it a citadel. The government building must not be lower. It's a prestige for them. अब imagine हमारा NMMC lower है, lower ही है. It is not at a parched level. But at least if I want to develop a building or settlement, circling that, or it might be a defense headquarter. You understand what is a defense headquarter? They have not given. Where it is a center, or it might be a CBD Belapur area. Have you seen the Niyamak Bhavan, or what is that Bhavan? The income tax Bhavan. And offices are circling there. Sidco Bhavan, और एक भी है, IT Bhavan भी है. It's in that corner. And then we have a commissioner office, exactly opposite. So if that kind of settlement, leaving that building in the center, it is called as radial pattern. Read the next pattern.
Rectangular pattern where two or more main roads cross each other, housing built according to give a rectangular pattern.
It's as good as easy to identify. Is the pattern anything following? But only one thing. Two roads are crisscrossing. Are they crossing in a which manner? Diagonal manner? No. Are they cutting each other? Yes. In which manner? Exactly. So if you have seen the CBD Belapur node, one road goes to Kharghar, other road comes to Navi Mumbai, one more road goes to CBD inside. So we are at the center. Have you gone that area? So I can say that is a radial path. Udhar houses nahi hai, only roads are there. But you have to understand one going to Panvel, one going to this side area, another is towards this, and one opposite. So it's a which pattern? Rectangular pattern. Is it okay? Then look at the drainage pattern. Somebody asked me, sir, this disappearing we never observed. Yesterday there was a question they were solving. I made you to write reappearing, but there is no word called reappearing. एक बार disappear हो जाता है तो it might not reappear, or it may reappear before it joins the sea. Why it will disappear? There is a word I've written on the board. Who can explain me this word? What is porous?
Soil allows water to pass.
Might be it is absorbing the water. Might be like that. It is not allowing to pass through. Or what is the other condition? Why it becomes disappearing? Atharva. Why it is becoming disappearing? The quantity of water might be less. Have you seen in your own house, if the water is spilled, it will flow to a certain distance as long as the water is there. After that, it will stop. The quantity of water is less, that's why it is disappearing. Or if it is more, the might stream go in and maybe come out from a different. But that we have seen very rarely. And one more pattern that I've given, drainage pattern, what it is? Trellis. Trellis that day I haven't done, correct? You see very carefully. Whenever they show you this pattern, in exam also you have to follow this. And they will give you exact location. Aisa rahega. And my streams are joining like this. Never the arrow will be opposite side. Always the arrow will be coming in. Are they coming in or moving out? Coming in. I'm joining the which river? The main. And they are going. So this angle we are talking. It is a trellis pattern. What is trellis? Tributary joining the main course of the river at which angle? At right angle. Absolutely clear. You want me to explain any of the not drainage, settlement, check through. Then pick up your volume to page number 21. And here I want complete silence. As who's if they come, I'm going to pull everyone one on a pen on a bench. It's question number 1A, we have done both.
Yes.
Correct? Then go to question number B, it is not there. C, we haven't done. Pick up question number 1B. Only keep ticking. And then name, that also we haven't done. Contour interval, I will teach you again. Calculate the area, that also we haven't done. Mention to, this you do it. Hey, did I teach you cut track, pack track? No, then wait. Then 2, वो है, आज मैं बताऊंगा. Drainage pattern के साथ वो भी मुझे करना है. Yeah, question number B, 2B, largest settlement. And communication facility वो मत करना. Then RF छोड़ देना. Then come to, did we do 6-figure grid reference on that day?
Yes, sir.
Confirm?
Yes.
Everybody could get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If not, I'll get more sums for you. The name one natural, man-made, name plus general. Come to question number 3. Question 3, what is the drainage pattern? Yeah, 3B. Then come down to page 22. What advantages does give 6-figure reference? This also we have done. I mentioned 2 occupations. Don't take it, then I have to explain that. Okay. Did we do that 6-figure grid reference of spot height 364?
Yes.
We didn't do. Question number 4A. अगर नहीं किया तो कर लो, कर दिया तो don't repeat. 4A and B. The temple at Rampura. You have to find out 6-figure, not 4-figure. And then calculate the distance. No need now. Black को भी नहीं है. What is the general direction? मुझे वो भी सिखाना है. Come down to question number 5. Compass direction. In grid square. E. Question number 5E. There is a number 217. What does this indicate? Then come down signs and symbols. ये करना. You can directly refer to that page. E and F. And what is the J? What is the difference do you notice in the drainage pattern? Okay, J. And I, if you could do it, do it. If not, we will do it later. Then come down to 6. Did we do A, 1 and 2? Yes. Then come down to B. No need. 6R मैंने नहीं किया है. 20R भी नहीं. Blue line Varka. What is meant by वो भी नहीं. H का 1 and 2. हो गया तो leave it. Then I, what is the pattern of drainage? Tick that I. How many types of tracks? No need. Okay, come on, start solving. And the noise level have to be 0. And they, whoever calls me quick. Don't discuss, whatever you know, you do that only. Where is it? You might have lost it. Use it for the time being. Now this is the first person started. Don't talk to left and right. What do you want? You tell to me, I'll provide. You take my wallet, boy. You need a wallet. Take it. Let him do it. Nobody's sharing, anything going on. You don't have that two clothes, right? Just give the folder. I'm not marking this because this goes to the student. Atharva, start kar.
Yes, sir.
Boy, is this required right now? I've asked you to solve it. All. Now, whatever I've picked it, give the notebook. Homework दिया नहीं था, अभी दिया मैंने, class homework दिया.
Yes.
Whatever I picked right now, these are all. ये थोड़ा सा technical issues. I'm saying just now he has done in the homework. Did I come in your dream and think the same? Now this noise I hate it. Boy, Virat, ask me. Nobody will talk. You boy, hey Virat. Boy, you come here. Idhar. Drainage pattern normally red color, big dots like, not dots, square like this. To solve. Again the noise level is slowly creeping. But मैंने तो मार्क अभी किया ना, you wait process, then put your head up and see. What? Do it. You have to shout like shouting from an animal. Yes. Where is this pattern? ये पैटर्न पार्ट ये पूरी तरह से काटो ये पैटर्न नहीं काटना what a bad idea. It might be, did you identify the square properly? इसको या तो पढ़ाई से वही कर ले. I don't think it's a parallel pattern. When you're doubt with the drainage pattern, keep cross-checking with your things that you've drawn. Don't write haphazard. You lose your 1 mark or 2 marks. More is up to you start solving the questions. Come on. Climate and give it to me. He seems to be. I need to cross-check. Solve it on their own. In exam, nobody is helping you. I want you to do quietly. What are you saying? No need. You are nowhere inferior to me. I need to know. Then start solving the question answers. In next 5 minutes, we will be revising what all the things you have done. Let everyone do it. We'll cross check one. Which question answers? Wait, I'm telling. We have started climate completed, correct? Then we have completed even what do you call it? Soil completed, natural vegetation completed, water is also completed. Today I am starting with mineral in my second lecture. Completed. Then we'll start with conventional. Pick up that. A mineral का पूरा questions नहीं किया रहेगा. Cross check. He has not. Page number 143. Hey, those who have done topo, page number 143, there are uncoming. There are good number of questions. Question 1 to 5. Start solving there only using your page 143.
Sir, 152.
Mineral का 143 में. It's okay. They said only number. You have to see here. So I don't this or this. So you decide which is looking to be the largest. Is it question number 1 only? I didn't tell you. The wrong रखे सर बोल seems to be the behavior silence. If that influence are posing but what is the question? What is your guys, those who have completed, start solving. Wait. You can write some comment. And this what they have said, I'm not getting this point. More or less, if you are saying which bundle you are saying, why Only the lowest people declare. Okay, you write that. These guys are remaining rectangular, but these guys don't. We can't go. You draw that as a decorative pattern only. That will be pretty. Because it has one river and joining is a very huge tree. If I say rectangular, it has to come more than one, right? And then one river we have found out, find the other river, and try to follow that road where it goes there. If you have given the reason given, he has given two, Sipu river and Sipu and Varaka. That is the two river, Sipu and Varaka. Follow the streets.
Sipu and Maratha.
Not Varaka. Hey guys, come to page number. I am coming. Page number 143. One is metallic magnetite deposit of bauxite. Which mineral is used for hardening of iron steel? ये जरा देखना. मिल गया. उसी में डरते हैं. That answer I will give it. Leave question number 4. Leave question number 4. Yes. Which chapter? Volume से ज़्यादा काम. Because I haven't seen the paper. मैंने check करके दे दिया paper. मतलब क्या है? Break with time. But not the exact questions. One, what is not given in any shape and what is given. ये बंद कर दिया दोबारा. Hey guys. ये क्या चिंतु से कर रहे हैं?
Sir, all done.
And I'm correcting the question answers of the chapter called minerals. These boys are, I don't know what they are doing. Get me a red pen from the wait. Hey guys, after completing this, put the heading in your notebook, science, which I have to discuss and you will be drawing it. The other batches are done. Science का कमी हुआ है, पूरा नहीं हुआ. बहुत सारा बाकी है. The next part of the topo. Acha, do it. Conventional science. I think we have done very limited. Today I will be teaching scale as well. Just tell me this page, did I explain for you?
Yes.
Up till where did we go? I think we haven't gone to spot eye, triangulated eye, वो सब नहीं सिखाया ना? The right hand side I'm asking, did I teach you this part? You should think sometime. Guys, write down the heading I'm giving. Come on. Now only we have done settlement. You only put the heading settlement quickly. No need to draw. Only write the heading. First you write nucleated. Be quick so that we can focus on the things that I have not done. Second is radial, dispersed, linear. Write one below the other.
Radial.
It is a real confusion. Then they have given CG. I'll tell you what is CG, but write hashwords and draw their sign. I have to explain what is an hashword. Everyone write the heading hashword and right hand side please draw a small one. You can draw as per that. ऐसा कुछ volume जैसे बनाना not necessary. Quickly. Then below. You draw contours. This I've left with that batch. Contours.
Sir, draw na tayo ko.
Ah. Mark, this is 400, 200, and 100. Come on. Keep drawing it, I'll be explaining. Then directly write PTO, directly write TO. Then copy that spot height triangle BM. That also I have to explain. Spot height is like this. Triangulated height is with a triangle. And benchmark is always with BM. Here they've given 240. You can write your own number, not necessary. Keep writing, I am explaining one after the another. Please draw all the 4 boundaries. This is what 1-2 questions I missed it. International, state and district and tehsil. As it is, use a pencil. वो कर दे, मैं explain करूँगा. Contours also I'll explain. And draw the boundaries, all the 4. Notebook में left side में boundaries बनाओ, right side में लिखो. Yes. What is that gesture? I don't understand. Tell me in words. Shift. Shift means what? Array you want to see. Who's that array? Maybe in future they'll whistle and then they will show like a traffic police. No, girls are girls always. Shall I start explaining?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can say pardon me for when I am reading. Please get one side. वो सब नहीं सिखाया? कोई ऐसा good वैसा good. It's all that the packers and movers come to our areas and they do all kinds of gestures. Shall I?
Yes, sir.
When you look at this heading, hashers, 2 years before or 3 years before, when that COVID and other things, they used to ask this coloring method called layer tint method. Now we will be coloring normally red and little bit of blue. Abhi hashers kya hai? It shows places which are elevated, like a plateau only. Now the circles, if I show you in a very compact manner, the heights are very lofty. Spacing is more, then there will be less loftiness. Similarly, when you come down to contour, and this once they've asked, I think people couldn't draw, you have to draw the line like this. Are you understanding? And then draw one more line like this, and then one more line like this. Now what they will do, after drawing it, you are asked to connect those lines. So this is the actual area which is drawn through a contour. समझ में आया? It's a hilly region. What are contours? Anybody? Differentiate.
No, they join. For example, the lines are close.
Okay, good, good. At least she knows it. Anybody from here? Contour. Very good. Contours are imaginary lines joining the places of equal heights. Right there only. It was asked in map question. Nobody could answer. Contours are imaginary lines. Contours are imaginary lines joining the places of equal heights. Contours are imaginary lines joining the places of equal height. In physics, I don't know physics or even in geography we ask, there are other 2 concepts called isotherms and isobars. Ninth में था. Any idea what are therms and bars? Therm stands for thermometer Bar stands for barometer. ISO, lines joining the places of equal temperature. Bars, lines joining the places of barometer क्या use करता है? Write that also somewhere. I don't know whether you are going to give any competitive exam. Isotherms, she's saying yes. That brings laughter to me also. Why, Riddhi? You can't give. You will. You are giving. Good girl. Write down isotherms. This is the word. ठीक है. MPSC क्यों? UPSC दे दो. Since I have failed, I have to correct my UPSC entrance exam. Write down these two in your notebook. Isotherms. Lines joining the places of equal temperature. Started. This virus which is affecting this batch, I have to disinfect the virus. Terms. Lines joining the places of equal temperature. Put on. Lines joining the places of equal temperature. नीचे लिखो isobars joining the places of equal pressure. Bars are के barometer. There are so many things in math you have to learn, study, write. Wait. I'm there. So now when you come down to contours, if contours are asked to draw a plot, are you understanding what I'm doing? ये जो contour है 400 MSL है. ये जो contour है 100. ये जो contour है, or if you don't want to draw up, I can bring it down. And then I'm trying to cut short it. And this will be the shortest. Are you seeing? So I'll say these are the loftiest, smallest, and like this. So when I want to draw this part, I have to plot it using which line? A contour. What are hachures? Hachures are hilltop with all the adjoining areas, how they are rugged structure of that mountain. You remember Himalayas, we have done 3, which are very good. We have greater Himalayas, Himadris, lesser Himalayas, Himachal, and foothills called as Shivaliks. Contours are then who can tell me the difference between these 3? In exam they have asked you spot height. I said in Nerul east or west, a spot height 240 hill is developed. Not developed, it is there. I am giving accurate. What is the meaning of the word accurate? Then triangulated, I am trying to say more than 2-3 parts of the mountain, I have one as this. Out of the 3, only one will give you a MSL accurate, that is spot. And somebody told me, sir, benchmark. There are 10 mountain hills, correct? Out of which I have got a benchmark is this. What is benchmark? Above 215 is also there, below 215 is also there. Something like your class average. You know what is a class average? Some students have scored above 80, some are below, but class average is 80. तो ये मैंने एक benchmark बनाया है कि उस zone में benchmark है कि 215 है. There are sharp ranges which are above, there are ranges below. So out of the 3, which gives you accurate height? Accurate height कौन देता है? Spot height. You can one mountain का मैं तीनों दे सकता हूँ. अभी if I say Mount Everest का spot height कितना है? It is 8848. And that 8848 compared to Kanchenjunga, Nanda Devi, Kailash becomes a benchmark. What is benchmark? They are higher and lower. And triangulated height, I will take 1 or 2 or 3. उसमें से जो मुझे लगता है कि represent करेगा उसको मैं triangulated height बोलेगा. Clear है? And आपको एग्जाम में डिफरेंशिएट नहीं करना है, ना ही फाइंड आउट करना है. ओनली आपको बोला जाएगा फाइंड द ग्रिड स्पॉट हाइट 314. पहला 314 लोकेट करो और उसका 6 या 4 फिगर ग्रिड निकालो. और समटाइम्स दे कंफ्यूज यू. They say grid reference of this is that. In that, what is the spot height given? Right? Are you understanding? Same question they twisted. And sometimes they will not say anything. Find the largest settlement, as these guys were trying to find in a wrong map, and it was very clearly visible. And I was also totally confused. Kaisa nahi diya? Because it was map number 2 tha. And both intelligent astronauts were searching in map number 1. Exam में ऐसा नहीं होगा because only one topo and only one map. Here there is scene. So don't get confused. The color, this I will show you. Every time they ask you main occupation of the people living in this region. What is the occupation according to you? I thought she's raising. What is the main occupation of the people living in this region? I say it is agriculture and farming. You accept?
Yes, sir.
How?
So because the yellow.
Many times children make this green color farming and write it. It's absolutely wrong. Green stands for vegetation and forests. He was asking me temple, a circle pakad ke temple. Nahi. We have done the temple symbol रहेगा. And वो Anjani का मंदिर, I don't know what is that place. जगह एक जगह पर लिखा है, and the temple is somewhere in the other edge. Don't catch the name of the temple. They will give you wrong marks. Because temple name is big written, but temple is in the other grid. एक छोटा सा एक temple दिया. So that's why I always ask you guys to buy a scale, but some they have a magnifying. If not, घर में अगर आपका दादा दादी का जो भी है magnifying, start using it. I don't think board exam they'll allow you. So use a scale which has a small circular magnifying. I think at the age of 14 or 15 or whatever is that, I don't think you will not be sharpening your eyesight like us. Yours will be sharp, but once you keep working, you will feel everything is clearly visible. Correct? Chalo, let's proceed with the symbols again. Some symbols. Somebody asked me this lined well, tube well, and unlined well. Just check in your notebook. Did we do that?
Yes.
What is the difference between one question? Lined well and unlined well.
The line is the instruction of
Instruction. You said instruction. You have to write surmount or a mounting is done. Normally in the state of Kerala, lined wells are very minimum. They will have unlined well. They just dig it, and during the rainfall, the water fills in. And 90% of the time we are inside. Because we are not habituated to see down what is happening. We are able to see up only. In North India, majority of the wells are lined wells. What are lined? They have that mound or that circle boundary. And if they mark it with that black one, that might be a dry well also. And somebody asked me that perennial and non-perennial stream, both are. They only write one will be, perennial stream will be blue in color. है ना, एक ही सिंपल दिया ना इधर drainage में perennial stream and dry stream. Dry stream will be black in color, perennial stream will be blue in color. Is it okay? Now write the next heading of the topo only. You write scale. Here you have to do small calculations. Not very big, I hope. Yes. You find out 6 meter?
Yes.
What is the question?
Question is most of 992
Write on scale. Every map in topo, every map in a topo is attached to a specific units as scale. Every map in a topo is attached with specific units, measurement units, and not like only units as a scale. Two main types. I'll go fast. Two main types. One, the statement scale. Two, the linear scale. It's all there in the model. Copy down what is the statement scale. I'll explain that. Statement linear scale attached to the topo. You only can discover. I will not discover.
Whatever scale.
It is page number 8. Write down first scale using the volume. I am going to explain both. Statement scale and a linear scale. I don't know. Unwantedly, one bacha has given the mobile, as if others do not use the mobile. तेरा है, ठीक है, रहने दे. T-shirt से बाहर आके गिरेगा. Don't give him such a hard tap. Eight. Both the scales are given. Write it. Written? Both? Then what are you admiring? Write it. And every school is allowing you to use one topo separate book. Whatever book is allowed, please solve all the questions. With that maps, is it? Even they said it and they are following it up. And I'm asking them to solve whatever doubts they are bringing it to me. And next lecture, I'll start with one new chapter and little bit topo in the next class. Done. Wait. Be silent, put your head down. Why it is taking time? Shall I explain? Yes. Give me the top of the sheet. Now after writing, just look here for a minute. Write first, complete it. Every time you need to look at him and pass something, bring him to your lap and sit. Every 2 minutes he will be looking and saying something. I don't know. What is he saying? I'm here, you want to go behind, then turn behind and sit. Look here. Every topo has a scale. Now what do you mean by scale? Normally in a map, I can't show an area which is 50,000 square kilometer. So they have written here 1:2. Am I correct? 50,000. What does it show to you? 1 centimeter in a map is equal to 50,000 square kilometer in reality. Which is this scale? Is it statement scale or a linear scale? Now look at that scale. There also they have mentioned. Now this is direct questions nahi hai. When you find out the area of a particular region, we have to take 1 square as 2 kilometer. Am I correct? Why it is 2 kilometer? Because 2 centimeter is the gap. Then whenever you calculate, you have to see whatever is the answer. You have to write how much? 50,000 square kilometer area. And every time the scale they have shown here. And now we have stopped using the statement scale. Statement matlab, instead of writing this, they might have written 1 centimeter in a map is equal to 50,000 square kilometer. Now, can we have any map without the scale? Why not?
We can't locate any place there.
Locate map से scale से किधर कर? Yes, exact identification you cannot tell. I'll say what is the lateral surface area of Nehru? You'll say 50,000. But what is a 50,000 square kilometer? Is it what do we call it? Miles? We do not know. So when I am using this one, if I say Nerul is 20 in the units in the map, I will be multiplying 20 into how much? 50,000 square kilometers. Is it okay? Now write the next heading from that same scale only. Calculations karenge abhi fatafat. Where is my loading? Come down to this para, measurement by grid. Put that heading. Every topo map, measurement by grid, that is the heading. Every topo map comprises of several squares or grids. Every topo map comprises of several squares or grids. Each measures 2 square centimeter with 1 kilometer into 1 kilometer. 2 square centimeter. Then directly come down. Squares included more than half. Squares are included in the following manner, more than half. Squares included in the following manner. There are 3 sentences given, copy down as it is. Number of complete square, 10 square kilometer. Number of half square will be 1 square kilometer. And number of 2/3 square will be 3.3 square kilometer. Don't copy that to 5. मतलब एक complete box के लिए 1 square kilometer लेंगे. It is number of complete square is 10 square kilometer. Half square is 1 square kilometer each. And number of 2/3 square is equal to 3.3 square kilometer. Come down to the next page. And number of 1/3 square is equal to 2 point. Last is number of 1/3. So there is one question I want him to read. Find out the direct distance between two. Question number 9, page number 9, first question.
Find the direct distance between settlement Salvera and settlement Planco using the scale of mapping 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer.
What is 2 centimeter? Every 2 centimeters is equal to how much kilometer? 1. So 1 box is 1 kilometer. Look at that line.
It's answer.
Answer, read it.
Direct distance between the settlement Salvera.
Let us find the place, everyone. Did you find Salvera?
Yes.
Where it is?
10
1116.
1116.
1116. Ider hai. And what is the other place? Danpur it is. Where is Danpur?
Sorry.
1315. Yes, 1315. Yeah, it is right here.
1315.
Now if you mark the squares, 1 complete square is equal to how much? 2 kilometer. And half will be 1 kilometer. And half the half will be 1.3 kilometers. 1/3. So how many squares are there? Counted? How many squares are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 complete squares है क्या? Complete squares है? So 1 square is equal to how much? 2. So 4 into 2? 8 kilometers. Look at the answer they have given. What is the answer? Answer is let us read that. Let us go to the second question. Find out the
answer.
Answer. Go ahead.
Find out the indirect
Start track between the settlement Dadarla and Dar. Now indirect means you can't count the square. Let us see the place. Where is Dadarla? 000. Dadarla किधर है?
So suppose the last question.
It is here, and where they are saying from settlement Dhan, where is Dhan?
230.
It is towards the extreme, and they are given one, what is that? Small arrow-like thing going. And if it is direct distance, you are asked to use your scale. Indirect distance, you use your small that piece of, what is that? That you tie your supplement with. Thread. You need to measure carefully. Anybody have a thread? Nobody. I'll show you right now. Is it? Okay. Wait. You might be using for time. She might have kept. Look here. What I will be doing, it's okay. What I will be doing, I will catch to the one end and try to. Look here. We have done somewhere here, correct? And what is that other thing? Now what I will be doing, if I want to measure, capture here and let that circle go. And whatever is the line curving, and then lift if you are measured total, then measure it on a scale. This is indirect distance. Direct distance, if they ask you, give me a scale, anybody having a lengthy scale? So lengthy scale, direct distance you have to cover like this. For example, I am getting 7 centimeter, and 1 centimeter is how much is equal to 1 kilometer. Multiplied by 7, so direct distance is 7 square kilometer. From which place to which place? I am saying. Such innocent person also we have. So it is saying 10. Now I'll say 10. How much is 1 square equal to me? 1 centimeter is equal to me 50,000. So if I say multiplied by 10, it will be 5 lakh square kilometer. If they ask area, if they ask the distance, multiply it by 1. That's it. Thread wala very rarely ask, but sometimes they ask you. If this is a line, I will catch it from here. Exactly. But if it is not exact, look here. It is going up, I'll go down. It's coming down, I'll leave it. Something like that. Because I cannot use my scale zigzag type. And Jambi aata, try to. Anyone have a ink pen? Show me. This is what we do now. Ink pen. If it is not full thread, this also we have to teach you. Dekho. Are you able to see that small? यहाँ से यहाँ तक मेरा स्केल में मेजर अभी सोचो अरे ये है ना लाइन दिख रहा है अभी देखने का क्या है जो भी मेजर mark it with a pen and try to catch this side and this side अभी it may not be 7 it might be 5 multiplied by 1 5 into 1 it's 5 kilometers you have to mark it exactly चलो If I'm saying it is not a full thread, only half thread has come, you lift it with your nail, keeping that exact. Lift your pen, try to mark it, and ye points and ye point measure करेगा. If it is not 7, it will be from 1, it is close to 4 centimeter. So 4 into 1 kilometer. 4 kilometers is the indirect distance. Yes, 4 kilometers. Please everyone read the direction and tell me is there a need for me to explain direction as well. We have almost covered topo. Almost. ये natural और man-made factors मैं list दूंगा with the next lecture क्या करेंगे? Next lecture मैं आपको करूँगा. Everyone read the natural and man-made factors. Which factors you needed? I will show it to the screen. He's not disturbing. Carry on. I don't know. You need to gossip without the noise. Yes. अभी बंद कर दो ना. In this Sunday's test, there are 2 chapters put, is it? Climate time. Listen. I'll guide you. In the second lecture, I'll spend some last 10 minutes to discuss, or 15 minutes to discuss. How many missed my climate class? The re-lecture is not planned, is it? No. Did they plan that? Today? Ek minute. After this lecture, you guys are having any lectures?
No.
After that, then I remember telling you on Friday. So today, I'm going to plan the class for these guys for climate. Not planned already. तो आजा उधर आके tail will निकला ना. हाँ उधर ही. Those who want to join it, and I will revise natural vegetation with all guys. How many miss natural vegetation, everyone? So when did you join so late? Ek kaam karo, you prepare the list of chapters and give it to them. Now turn the pages to. आज Friday तो है. हाँ है ना आज ही है. Even I forgot very quickly. You remember. I'm here. लेके जाके थोड़ा सा सेलुलर में डालना. What all the happening happens, I could get all the news. Leave it. Why are you popping it?
Sir, आप
Guys, listen. These guys want me to shout and punish at you. So please reduce your volume and talk. But because I could see right hand side is more hooligan. Here less hooligan. Or they are in fact, many times I punish girls. अभी क्या कुछ हो रहा था? Anyone want to? And when you want one and taking right from country. Okay. I'll give you that. Hey guys, no one is going down. I'm also coming. ये बंद कर. Instant. हाँ तो रुकना, चाय वाय तो पीने दे.